Jason Lazzotti, it is Friday, February 11th, 1:01 p.m. Just had a inspired thought reflecting about something I saw last night and an accumulation of thoughts I've had over my entire life. And noticing I don't watch TV for the most part, unless I come in contact with it and another person's place. I don't have it in my day to day for a very long time, though I've enjoyed it in the past. I watched a show last night with a friend that the characters, upon reflection, they take on a formula. And the observation here is that I see this in most TV shows of any type, comedy, drama, doesn't matter, even action based, where the characters take on the personas of, it's like splitting one person into um, the different parts of their psyche and creating characters with the strong part of the different topics in their psyche that are either important, hopes, dreams, desires, or past mistakes, history, all the different things that a human being can ruin, that make them up, that make a person up in its entirety. And what I notice is that there's different levels of refinement or how elevated the conversation is or the topics dealt with. And when it's shown in an unelevated way compared to you feel that you are or I am. In other words, you see the characters troubling with things that either don't concern you or you have moved away from or learned about and don't trouble with anymore. And I'm trying to choose my words very carefully and correctly, because there is the principle of not to have a humble approach to not only elevating oneself but speaking about elevating to other people. That we don't get into judgment. There's a saying: everybody's where they're supposed to be, which is an acknowledgement to not judging a person that's outside of you, or judging yourself, or judging yourself because you see others at a higher place than you. It works all directions, internally and externally. And to me, that's a very important principle. It helps you find the truth of the matter, and it helps you be grounded in a healthy outlook or understanding of where you are and others are, where you come from and where you're going. I wondered about what kind of drama, a format, is there an awareness of this when people make certain shows? Because when I watched the show last night, it seems so fundamentally segmented into different personalities that were just so strongly archetypes of only that behavior. In other words, said another way, that all that character, one of the character, each character only struggles, and their personality is very, very simple in the fact that they relate to all situations from a small set of personality traits that have to do with just what that personality trait is. Either, like, to give examples, one character having a Don Juan approach to dating, another character having a always heart open, not having anybody commit to them or seeing them as valuable beyond friendship character. A character that is incredibly aloof, sweet but aloof and not deep. Etc. So, and then it maybe reflect upon other shows where that's not as apparent because the characters might either be more multidimensional and look at the world through not just one set of perspectives. They are more evolved. But I can see even in what shows I would see in that way, that's still going on. I struggle to think of in any art form where stories are told, other than in very few stories, there's just none really coming to mind where the archetypes aren't all split up and shared beyond with the characters to some level. And this led to me to a spiritual thought of the principle that we all share energy, that we are all connected. This lends credibility to the idea that in the drama of real life, in the experiencing each other, that there's like something cosmic going on there, where we share energy, and that we're all just in different phases of that. It's almost like if you put us all together, we'd be one. That one energy. I don't know how many people listen to this. Well, I have to listen to this back, or whether how I'm understanding in my head, I've said it out loud correctly or to a way that I think would translate to other people, because I'm leaving out a great amount of experiences and thinking and thoughts that I've had and experienced to be able to say or get where I feel rooted in my thoughts about this. But that's, yeah. 9 minutes and 40 seconds.